next, the Pistons taking on the Bucks. For the Detroit Pistons, they know each game is a test of their physical endurance and mental focus. Another challenge lies ahead. Bucks. Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. We've got Pascal Siakam, Kyrie Irving out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Chet Holmgren, and it's Beal in the small forward position. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Thompson finds Curry. Back to Thompson. From deep. Siakam pulls down the board. Beal against Curry. Outside Simmons. Nice D from Wagner.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And a slam dunk by Lively.
And a quality find there by Isaac. It's really nice to see a big guy watching the floor for opportunities like that.
Back to Simmons. Shoots over Curry. That's good from Simmons on the assist by Beal.
Bradley Beal.
And here's Curry. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. The Pistons have had quite a few high lottery picks of late, Stan. However, they haven't had much success yet.
Well, Brian, you know, sometimes it takes a lot of time. Some teams will come together quicker. Some players and some teams need more time to develop. Detroit's just got to keep adding to what they have and continuing to develop the players that are already in their system.
And a great fan base in Detroit, starving for victories. The floater. Detroit with a rebound.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And the shot's good by Irving.
A huge part of Kyrie's game. He's so good at capitalizing from outside.
All right, let's go to Allie LaForce now, who spoke with Doc Rivers.
We spoke about Kyrie Irving and what the most challenging thing about defending him is, and he told me, quote, just how creative he is when he's handling the ball. We want to keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, even if it means sending double teams occasionally. We'll see if this game plan works out for them, guys. Back to you.
All right, appreciate that. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Detroit. Wagner finds Lively. And stolen by Leonard. Driving to the basket. Oh, my goodness.
What a dunk.
Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 3. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Knocks down the triple. Curry's got 5 now.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Beal, no good. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against Bayern very thoroughly in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all, and he's still so young.
Sarge checked in for the Bucks. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Harden's checked in.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scout.
Here's Leonard. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Some really tough defense inside, but Leonard won't back down. I mean, he's just scrapping. He wants to make the defense work twice as hard.
It's his first trip to the line. drops them both. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
And he jams it home. Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Harden, the pass to Leonard. From the line. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. 6 points for him.
Yeah, Kawhi, a master of the mid-range. For most, it's not efficient, but for him, it's cash money.
Pass to Ginobili. Nails it from three.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pistons trail by 3. Harden surveying the D. Beal outside. And here's Holmgren. There's the 3. That shot off. 23 seconds left in the first. Curry against Irving. Outside Curry. Clock at 6. Over Irving. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Curry's got 9.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Bucks. Hunting for option. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Bucks.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
They've got Bogdan. Daniel Gafford is out there with Trey Murphy. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Ginobili in at the shooting guard position. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Harden misses. The Bucks leading by 7. There's the drive. Off with the layup. And Detroit has possession. Leonard passes to Simmons. Back to Leonard. Outside Harden. Pass to Zubac. Out to Leonard. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Goes back up. Thompson outside. Leonard outside. Back to Thompson. Here's Simmons. And he'll draw a foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And it just seems like shelf life of head coaches gets shorter and shorter. Instead, even winning coaches are sick.
Yeah, even the teams in the top 2 or 3 of their conference are sometimes opting to make a change. In that kind of environment, it's a challenged coach with any real authority.
Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for the Pistons. Bradley Beal comes in for Thompson. The Bucks leading by 5. Wagner, the pass to Gafford. The 3 from Thompson. And another miss by Milwaukee. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Pistons. Who poked away. And stolen by Hardaway. Thompson outside. The shot that time not on target. Oh, excellent D there from Harden. 16 feet out. And he hits the jumper. Leonard's got 8.
And Leonard is comfortable shouldering the offense. He knows this team looks to him to score.
Hardaway, the pass to Thompson. Hardaway with it. Thompson outside. Isaac with a screen on Simmons. And again, it's the Bucks missing. Pistons trail by 3. To the inside. Siakam, no good.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Wagner. There's the triple. Gets the 3 to fall. Wagner's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
High arcing shot. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
We talk about Isaac's reach often, and they're using it to send the shot back. And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Here's Hardaway. Rebounded by James Harden.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Pass to Siakam. Isaac against Leonard. Siakam with a screen on Isaac. Leonard beyond the line.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Hardaway's shot is good. And the Bucks lead by 2.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Lively comes in for Gafford. And it's Curry in for Hardaway. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for the Pistons. Kyrie Irving comes in for James Harden. Here's Beal, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Such a tough guard. I mean, Beal mixing it up inside, coming out on top in that battle.
Thompson outside. The 3-ball. The rebound by Ben Simmons. For Detroit, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Holmgren powers it in off the lob.
And timing like this will serve Holmgren well, leaping at the exact right moment for the alley-oop.
Outside Curry. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. And here's Detroit. They're on a 14-5 run. Holmgren finds Irving. Siakam outside. Pass to Beal. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Bucks. 15 seconds left in the first half. Here's Isaac. No problem on the jumper and close. Isaac's got his first basket.
Possessions that end with close looks, especially for guys like Isaac, those are key to winning games.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. He'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Taking 2 shots.
One free throw's good from Irving. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Pistons on top, up 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. Bradley Beal's out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Holmgren in at the 5, roaming the paint. And here's Thompson for 3. Oh, Clay makes that 3 look so easy.
With perfect mechanics, too. Klay Thompson's jumper is a work of art, an all-time shooter.
Here's Siakam. And it's blocked by Isaac. Beal, that was good. Now here's Curry. He's got 9. Pass to Isaac. Now Wagner. Now Curry lets the 3 fly. Siakam pulls down the board. It's Beal on the wing. The 3-pointer off the mark. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Kept alive. Lively. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket. And the Bucks lead by 1. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Beal outside. Back to Irving. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Outside Curry. 4-3. The shot misses.
he didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Graham.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during the summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
Pass to Lively. Back to Curry.
The 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys. The Pistons making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Holmgren with a screen on Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires in the triple. Beal's got 10.
Yeah, Beal is a real volume three-point shooter. The defense cannot afford to let him get hot from the arc.
Mobley gets the bucket.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The Pistons have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Simmons looking around. Leonard inside. Defended by Harper. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have a guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into a coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Beal, pass to Leonard. Here's Simmons. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. He has 6.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
Wagner outside. Thompson outside. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
He got hammered.
Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Milwaukee making some changes. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. And Hardaway is subbed in for Stephen Curry. Harden, the pass to Zubac. Nice D from Gafford.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Leonard, good.
This jumper from Kawhi is pure. Once he gets his feet under him, the rest is easy.
The 3 from Thompson. And James Harden pulls it down. Harden's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Leonard. Kawhi, so steady inside.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And we've just finished the... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Daniel Gafford. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Ginobili in the shooting guard position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Making sure of it with the 2-man slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Beal from outside.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And then Siakam with the jam.
It's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
Give it up for your forward crew.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Lively's checked in. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Holmgren, he's checked in for Zubats. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. Coach was blunt with his assistant. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand-new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Lets it fly. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 4 rebounds now. Isaac in the post. Working on Siakam. Isaac, the pass to Lively. Hardaway on the wing. Shot clock at 5. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Isaac's shot is off. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. 2-point game. Outside Harden. Takes it inside. And the layup is good off the glass.
This is Harden at his best. Driving, fighting through contact. He enjoys overcoming these challenges.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Wagner's checked in for Milwaukee. Curry comes in for Hardaway. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Detroit. Ben Simmons comes in for Harden. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Isaac against Siakam. Back to Wagner. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
Yeah, another thing, this offense came in aggressive, driving into the lane, forcing the defense to try to adjust. So far, the defense hasn't had enough of an answer.
Beal's shot is off. The Bucks leading by 3. Here's Thompson. This is Lively. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
Holmgren with a screen on Thompson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Isaac pass to Curry. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. The three from Curry. Curry buries the triple.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Thompson against Irving. Can they get it? And that's 2 points on the layup. 1:16 left in the game. Inside. Here's Thompson. Oh, play! Thompson delivers.
Not just a jump shooter, Thompson is also more than capable of converting inside.
Here's Irving. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, good whistle there.
Shooting for Detroit, Kyrie Irving. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7.
And he's basically automatic from here, and that's not an accident. No doubt, Kyrie still puts in work at the line. A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
With the step back. Here's Curry. Ooh, just one foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
At the line for the Bucks, Stephen Curry.
First free throw is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets a point. And it's an 8-point ball game. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Outside Irving. Up and in on the layup.
In the interior, Kyrie is money. He has the touch to just drop it in with ease.
Here's Thompson. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Absolutely no room for error.
Everything has to almost fall perfectly for them to pull this out.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Jonathan Isaac. 2 shots.
And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Now a timeout called by Detroit. They trail by 7.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Three-pointer, Beal. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Now introducing this order.
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
So with Paul on the bench, here's what Toronto's going with. And Benyama's out there with Towns. Then it's Jones. Then there's Murray. And it's Sherman in at the 2-guard spot. Now Westbrook. After the missed three from Karl Anthony Towns. Yep, that one goes.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Outside, Jones. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Outside Westbrook. Inside, Jokic. No one near Maxey as he lets it fall. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
The shortest three in the game, Maxey solid from that corner.
In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, a big-name guy. They built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with the coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Wembanyama, a screen on Maxey. Here's Sherman. Straight to the finger for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Los Angeles shooting their first foul shot of the game. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Outside DeRozan. Green with a screen for DeRozan. To the paint. And the turnover again by Oklahoma City. He's checked in for Maxey. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Bridges is checked in for Jones. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Now here's Towns. Back to Murray. Westbrook with the block.
Russell just bringing it right now on defense.
Here's Westbrook.
Timeout.
Calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Greg, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red hot stretch.
That's right. They went on that 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
The Thunder with another miss. Clippers leading by 4. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I talked to the head coach, Mark Dagnall, and we both had the same topic, Mikal Bridges, and the impact he can have on a game. Coach told me he's someone we've talked about for sure. We can't let him out-hustle us. That's when he does the most damage. We'll see if they can match Bridges' energy. Guys?
Thank you, David. And here's DeRozan. After Mikal Bridges hitting the 3. Jokic, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Bridges. The kick out to Towns. Over Westbrook. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Wow, look at the release. Towns with a quick trigger.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Morant. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Westbrook against Bridges. There's 45 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Towns is doubled. For three, Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Murray's got 5.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Şengün's checked in for Jokic. Mutombo comes in for Green, and Thomas subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Now, here's Thomas. And DeRozan gives to Thomas. Drills it from outside.
That's a terrific dunk from DeRozan. And this is why guys enjoy playing with him.
Here's Murray. And it's sent back by Mutombo. Morant surveying the D. Thomas outside. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And a deep three from Murray. And so it's Los Angeles. With a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Don't go anywhere. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
You don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. We've got Bridges. Gilbert's out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Murray. And it's Paul in at the point guard position.
Just so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
There's Morant. Still without a basket. Gobert with the block. Williamson against Morant. Williamson, the pass to Paul. And a miss there on the triple. Under trailing by 8. Outside Thomas. DeRozan a screen on Murray. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Lock at 6. And a big perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. Some of the tricks of the trade in that regard.
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your speed. A lot goes into it. Also, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Maxey's checked in for Oklahoma City. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Jones checked in for Paul. Jones against Morant. A floater. Jones, no luck. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's DeRozan. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And that's an angry follow. DeRozan with intent.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Gobert at the screen. Here's Williamson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Williamson's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. A quick move to the bucket. And you get the lay-in.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. For the Thunder, Jokic comes in for Byron Thomas. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for John Morant. Mr. Mutombo. Now, here's Maxey. Tries again. Jokic. Towns with the defensive effort.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Here's Jones. He can't hit that time. Good defense by Jokic. Here's DeRozan. Misses off the left iron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
Brentley, you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much. Their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
What a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. Man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
John Morant, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. All checked in for the Clippers. And Williamson gets it to go.
The defense is doing its job out there. They're trying to stay aggressive, but Zion just too much.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Maxey. Over Sherman. And a fine roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Maxey's got 9. Clippers leading by 4. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Towns against Jokic. Shot clock at 6. Towns down low. Jokic defended. And it's Towns missing. For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Sharman, the pass to Towns. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of the game.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
It's his first game. Raymond Green was checked in for the Thunder. DeRozan comes in for John Morant. Wembanyama, he's checked in for the Clippers. Jamal Murray comes in for Paul. Knocked away. Here's Jones. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Well, it's great to see Jones finish inside, showing how he's a threat at the rim.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the wide open shot from Green. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Sharman. He's covered by Maxey. On the wing, Murray. Basket counts. Murray's got 7.
Can't talk enough about the celebrations and that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, you guys have built a lead. What is the key?
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what we're seeing from Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
He's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Green is out there with Jokic. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Maxey in at the 2 guard. It's the lineup of the game for Oklahoma City.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Maxey with the screen on Murray. There's the triple. Maxey, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Murray, no good. Thunder trailing by 9. And here's the fast break. Kicks it out to Maxey. And the rejection by Towns.
Exceptional timing on that rejection. Love seeing Towns this aggressive on defense.
Those dishes to Westbrook. Jokic sets the screen for Westbrook. Maxey in the corner. assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Right side Jones. Here's Sherman. He's covered by Maxey. From the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Nice break with a screen for DeRozan. Pass to Maxey. And the rejection by Towns. Murray with it. Westbrook picks him up. Murray the pass to Wembanyama. Jokic credits for miss. Thunder trailing by 6. Green finds DeRozan. Lobbed up there for Westbrook. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, how many times have we seen Westbrook way up like that with the poster shot, just doing what simply other people cannot?
And Teron Lue calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Morant's checked in. Mikal Bridges checked in for the Clippers. Towns kicks to Bridges. On the wing, Murray. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's Sharman. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
This is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there on the cohesion of the team. It's impressive.
And Towns gets it to go.
Pure cash. Whenever Towns gets these types of looks, he's consistent at spraying.
And Green gets it to go.
So impressive. The fortitude, the will to battle back, but it took a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice in the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting.
Here's Murray. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds in this game. Durant will go right over the look. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. LA has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Towns against Jokic. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 7 points.
And you see Big Cat that has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Back to Westbrook. Pass to Jokic. On its way from DeRozan for 2. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. DeRozan against Murray. And he lays it straight in. Now it's a 4-point Clipper lead.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that team.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Los Angeles out. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter. One is still anybody's ballgame. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Towns. Zion Williamson is out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Chris Paul. And it's Jones in at the 2. Bridges shot good.
Well, there are not a lot of ways that Bridges is unable to score. This time he shows off the floater.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
So it's the Thunder now. 6-point game. Maxey passes to Westbrook. Down low. Here's Mutombo. Shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Mutombo, a defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor.
Second free throw, no good. Clippers leading by 5 to the middle. Ball can't get it to go. Over to the left wing. Westbrook passes to Şengün. Pass to Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. A 15-footer. Jump shot is good.
Timeout. Great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game.
The short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. Now, with the game in the balance, Coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Mutombo kicks to Maxey. And he hits it to tie the game up. Maxey's got 5 points now. It's good.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from behind the arc.
Pretty much perfection right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Is checked in for Şengün. Draymond Green comes in from Mutombo. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for John Morant. Rosen dishes to Westbrook. A three-pointer, no good. Clippers leading by 3. Into the lane. And that one is good.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Back to Jokic.
You're a defender, and you're leaning just a little bit. Jokic is going to take advantage of it.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Clippers?
They've been in the zone from mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they found in that space.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on their turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around.
Good on that shot. They got the Los Angeles Leafs cut down to 4 again on the bucket from Westbrook. And Murray's got the ball here for the Clippers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Towns looking around. Yep, it counts. And the Clippers lead by 6.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
Outside Westbrook. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. Clippers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as they've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Towns the pass to Murray. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 extra free throws.
I not only like the attack, but I love the angle of attack.
And so both free throws are good. That's an 8-point game. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Westbrook with it.
Hey, wait a minute. Jokic has got some vertical, too? Wow.
The Clippers shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Murray against Westbrook. Murray kicks to Jones. Here's Sharman. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Thunder got 4 of the 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. Nice efficiency there. Westbrook, good! And now they trail by just 4.
And he's been demanding the ball in these situations. Westbrook with a chance to put this team away.
Here's Murray. Screw the basket, his 5th of the game. He's business.
Timeout.
6 shots against those 5 makes.
Yeah, this game is not over when Jamal Murray is still able to play.
Murray against Westbrook. Lets it go with a 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And that's an intentional foul. Drops the first one, that makes it a 7-point lead.
Generational talent. Remember, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one? He's simply staying aggressive right now, and Jokic is ready to shoot at the biggest moment.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at the strike there. That brings their lead up to even more.
Here's Westbrook. For 3. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. 15 seconds.
Oh, say does.
Hello out there. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. George out there with Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And then there's Jimmy Butler. Here we go. Joel Embiid. And it's Sampson in at power forward. And for Houston, they've got James. Kevin Love out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Wall in at the shooting guard position. Well, Graham, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Butler passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to George. 6 to shoot. Now here's Butler. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by LeBron. Bosh. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Ball against George. Here's the pick for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And you see the creativity George has. Just comfortable operating in screener roles and taking what he sees.
The open shot by Wall. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Shea's playmaking is really exceptional. Highlighted there with the perfect pass.
The Rockets have gone 1 for 3 so far. With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joel Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence and allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves because the stats, they back that up.
A 6'6" playmaker. SGA has a great view of the floor.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. I asked him what he told his team in regards to how to guard Paul George tonight. He told me Paul is a tremendous player. I told our guys that when he's attacking, we need to help one another out. It has to be a team effort defending him. So it sounds like he'll be sending plenty of defenders to do things well.
Allie, thank you. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Look, inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and most importantly, the tenacity.
And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush.
Timeout, timeout.
Timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Houston making a change here. Monk's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Lillard's checked in. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. There's a screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he buries his first look.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Love passes to James. Basket counts. James has got 7.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He could roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
The perfect roller. Joel Embiid can pop out and shoot, cut, make the extra passes, really anything in that set.
Now here's Monk. Here's Durant. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
Embiid passes to Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. James with the rebound.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Pass to Durant. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Down low. Here's Monk. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter here. Embiid, a screen on Wall. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to George. Off target from outside.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Wall looking over the floor. Screen by James. 1 for 3. Connects from downtown. Monk's got his second basket of the game.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Pass to Lillard. This one for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
It's a tie game here in Houston. After and some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
And so Banchero will bring it up for the Rockets. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Paolo Banchero. Then it's Jalen Green. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Durant in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Durant with it. Guarded now by George. To the paint. Hartenstein passes to Banchero. No good with the triple. The Warriors leading. Randall is screen on Durant. George for 3. It's rebounded by Banchero.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000-point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Ryan, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie. Using his size, Banchero gets by inside.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Now Lillard. Adebayo, screen on Monk. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. Monk passes to Banchero. Durant against George. Durant's shot is off. The Warriors have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Adebayo, a screen on Durant. The 3, George. And the three-pointer goes. George has got 6. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Timeout, timeout.
Yeah, with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Adebayo. Butler comes in for Julius Randle. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Lillard. James against George. James passes to Wall. Over Mitchell. That's good from Wall. On the assist from James. Wall's got his first bucket in this one.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Pass to Embiid. Here's George. 4 on the clock. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Give him 8 points now. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
And the first one at the line is good. Houston making some changes. Paolo Banchero comes in for Durant, and Jalen Green subbed in for Monk. And so he hits both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Mitchell. Embiid, a screen on James. Here's Butler. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
And he makes a first. Both free throws. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. James outside. Outside wall. They set a pick. A rebound by Embiid. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
And Carroll outside. Shoots over Randall. And he blows that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. And Carroll's gotten 4 this quarter. Green against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Butler. Embiid, a screen on James. Butler against James. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Green. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
James finds Ben Carroll. Here's Wall. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Rockets lead by 1. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
And Mitchell puts up a deep three. And that's not going to go. This is at the buzzer. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Houston up 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Run one. They're thinking about the shot.
Through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Paul George with a strong contribution so far this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Houston in the lead. And so in the game for the Warriors. They've got Joel Embiid. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with George. Then there's Butler, and it's Sampson in at the force line. Gilgeous-Alexander against James. Oh, LeBron sending it home.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Embiid, a screen on James. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by James. Love, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Love finds Wall. Over George. Wall, no good.
I rushed that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
James passes to Wall, and there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
James against Gilgeous-Alexander. The Warriors pull it in. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Embiid. Yes! Embiid from in close.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Here's Wall. He drains it from the right block. Wall's got 6. Warriors trail by 3. And Steve Kerr calls time out here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Butler. George outside. It's stolen by Wall. And it's blocked by Embiid.
The timing on the rejection. Embiid's feel for when to go after blocks is ridiculous.
Outside Wall. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Chalk up 2 there.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
James against Gilgeous-Alexander. Embiid, a screen on James. To the middle. Joel Embiid with a power jam.
Get out of that man's way. Embiid running down that power finish.
Wall against George. Durant inside. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Warriors trail by 3. It's George on the wing. Wall covering. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. James deciding where to go with it. Pass to Bosch. Back to James. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Okay, Ron with the big boy moves. Look, he just absorbs the foul, still getting the shot, doesn't even feel it.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
Malik Monk's checked in for the Rockets. The Warriors also with a sub. Damian Lillard's checked in for Butler. And there's a pick. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Houston. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Outside ball. From the arc. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 3 assists in the game.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. Durant pulls it in.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, Richard, I know you had the pleasure of guarding Kevin Durant. Not an easy assignment. What was that like?
Right, BA. I had the pleasure of guarding him in the NBA Finals. And let's say it was not the easiest of tasks. He's become such a complete player, there's no way to stop him. He takes what you give him, and he kills you with it. You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Puts up a three. The Rockets with another miss. From outside the arc. Another three for Golden State.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
And I bet he's thinking that he can close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
It's still anybody's game as we reach. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Jalen Green. He's out there with Malik Monk. And it's Wall. It's the three. A small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Playing with passion. Butler is never scared of a challenge. A wing who battles inside.
And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Pass to Monk. And here's Wall. Outside Monk. Just 5 to shoot. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry.
Throws it down. But with his bigger board, Bankero sets a solid pick. And then he quickly rolls into open position.
Lillard passes to Randall. Mitchell with the ball. Misses the three.
There's not a guy you want to allow those bullets to hang. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Butler against Wall. Monk for three. Sends it home from three-point land. And now it's a 7-point Houston lead.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Bankero just loves showing off his court vision.
Gets the trifecta.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
And Golden State also making a switch. Sampson, he's checked in for Randall. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Mitchell against Green. Butler, a screen on Green. The three from Mitchell. It's hauled in by Houston. Their biggest lead of the game is 9. Pass to Bosch. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. Durant, he's checked in for the Rockets. LeBron comes in for Monk. Paul George, he's checked in for the Warriors. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Lillard. That's tipped. Embiid with a steal. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Check by James. Bounce. It'll go to the Rockets. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Outside Love. Pass to Wall. They set the screen. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
The first one falls. And so Wall nails them both. Warriors trail by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. Checked by James. The putback. Ooh, nasty putback from Embiid.
Love the activity from Embiid, just doing whatever he can to keep plays alive and rewarded for it there.
Love finds James. Here's Wall. George defending. Back to James. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Wall.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 4. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Oh, deflected.
And it doesn't get any easier for Durant. With his size and handling, dunking just comes pretty easy for him.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Houston. Bosh has got 4 rebounds now. Butler against Durant. Pass to James. Outside Wall. James outside. 5 to shoot. Another one falls for Houston.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you gotta make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And the Warriors miss again. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Durant for free. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Embiid. Grabs a miss. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Back to James. And slam dunk by James.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Sampson. Here's George. And George with the jam. Here's Wall. There's 25 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bosh. Back to Wall. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point land. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Houston winning this one. Competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave them a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. They saw their activity level go up.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball. No break so often we talk about depth, but how important is it for these teams to possess it?
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce. It really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
So with Randolph on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Jalen Williams is out there with Evan Mobley. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Murray. And it's Antetokounmpo into the ball. And stolen by Mobley. Murray against Ball. Here's Booker over Carter. Booker no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Tatum. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
No mercy shown that time on D by Giannis. Great rejection.
Booker finds Murray. Mobley a screen on Ball. Murray, good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
Murray, good.
Murray showing you real poise that time, guys, converting on aggressive defense. The concentration, outstanding.
Now here's Tatum. Yao with a screen on Murray. There's Ball with the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. The Pacers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far. Now against Williams. Giannis sets a screen for Williams. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screen, and he knows when to give it up.
Now here is Carter. Over Booker. And he gets that one to go off the front line.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Here's Booker. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker, and now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact.
Now, here's Ball. Outside Gordon. Connects from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of getting more open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Murray. He has 5. He's done by Antetokounmpo.
The combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Outside Tatum. Outside Gordon. Tatum against Mobley. Pass the ball. 6 to shoot. No good on the 3. Indiana leading by 4. I'd send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Joe Mazzulla. David.
Now I asked Coach about what he has in store to try and slow down Devin Booker. He laughed. He told me they've lost sleep over how to defend him. He mentioned how with and without the ball, Devin can hurt you. So Booker will have their total focus on defense. And Devin will have our total focus as well. Devin?
Thank you, David. And so Booker will bring it up for the Pacers. Williams gets to Giannis. Mobley looking it over. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Tatum. Slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-handed, just like pound game.
James, the three-pointer.
Boy, Yao used all of his body there sending that screen.
And still a close game. The first quarter comes to a close. Pacers out in front, up 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Indiana?
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
All out there with Trae Young. Then there's Hunter. Then there's Edey. And it's Levine at the 3 spot. That's the Boston 5. Now, here's Ball. Shoots over Hero. The rebound by Ilgauskas. Pacers leading by 3. Clark, the 2021 Rookie of the Year. Remember, the only thing holding him back now is his health.
It certainly is, and it's unfortunate because he's a talented, fun-to-watch player. He's already missed a bunch of games early in his career, but he is the total package as a point guard now. Great length at 6'7", and I still think he has MVP potential. It's a matter of can he stay on the floor?
That's good from Hero. Ready to look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
You know, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Outside, Levine. Young against Murray. To the inside. Here's Edey. Down it goes. Jamming that one home.
What a play by Young. Out of that pick and roll, does a great job with his decision making.
Young against Murray. Outside, Hero. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Timeout, timeout.
We've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Yourself on the screen and you show us your best moves. Let's go! Pacers substitution number 0, Tyrese Halliburton.
Against Murray. Young, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
But these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Now, here's Halliburton. After the miss from Trae Young. Halliburton looking around. Pocket 6. Shoots over ball. And it's Halliburton missing. Celtics trail by 7. They can use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Williams against Levine. Fires the three. Second chance shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact. Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him burn the free throw.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Edie. Austin making some changes. Tatum comes in for Zach LaVine, and it's Carter in for Young. The Pacers also changing it up. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Randall, and it's Booker in for Halliburton. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title, but whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
First one falls. Here we are sizing up Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch-and-shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Young's checked in for Boston, and Williams drops them both. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Young. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Ilgauskas. We're talking about Trae Young here, G.A. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with energy and swagger. You'll love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And he makes the first.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. Young's teammates love to see him at the stripe.
Halliburton's checked in for Jalen Williams. And so Young nails them both. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 6-point game. Giannis sends a screen for Halliburton. It's tipped. Stolen by Gordon. Gordon tries it. And Vince Carter with the slam.
So tenacious on the attack. I love seeing Carter go all the way on that.
Giannis dishes to Booker. Driving in. Got a hand on it. They get it back. Another shot. And it's Ilgauskas missing. The Celtics have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And the Pacer lead has been cut to just 1 point in the basket from Carter. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Yellow band on the court is your squad. It's time for Pacers.
1:33 left in the first half. Giannis passes to Augustus. There's the lob. And Giannis up high and down hard.
Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Outside Gordon. Inside Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
You know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Now here's Murray. 7 points in the game. Halliburton outside. Pass to Murray. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Murray's got 4 points in the quarter.
Tell you what, guys, you've got to be more aware of Murray there. When he's aggressive like that, it can cause problems.
To the paint. Here's Tatum. Pacers with the rebound.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
6-second difference between shot and game. For three, Murray. Edie with the rebound. Edie's got his first rebound with that last one here tonight. Unloads from 13. And it's good. 2 points. Tatum's got 6 points.
Well, this man knows how to handle that rock. Looks like it's part of his body.
With three, Booker. No good that time. So that'll be it for the first half. Even though underway this one. Pacers lead by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Rick. What do you like about how your team is playing tonight?
Our shot making was there. We're not turning it over. We're doing a pretty good job defensively, but a long way to go.
Rick, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been quite a game for DeJounte Murray.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
So with Randolph on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Antetokounmpo out there with Mobley. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then it's Jalen Williams. And it's Booker in at the 2.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whoever he's facing. And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Rebound by Murray. Indiana trailing here. Floats it up for Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates playing with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And it's not a foul. They say it was last touched by Carter. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy.
Once again, for Celtics Entertainment.
The Pacers shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Back to Murray. Good. Nice assist from Booker. Now it's a 3-point Pacer lead.
And you got to respect Booker. I mean, he's added to his game every year and becoming a more willing passer.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 8. The putback. Kicks it out to Gordon. Shoots the 3. Hands it from downtown. Gordon's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
You know, when Gordon is hitting this all the time, the defense will have to play up on it. Consistency is the key.
Murray down low. He's covered by Ball. Good work there as it goes. And the Pacers lead by 2. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. And here is Young. Still scoreless. Back to Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Pacers with the rebound. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Count that one from Mobley. Mobley's got his first basket.
Antetokounmpo, nice pass there. Good at finding his open teammates.
Ball, the pass to Tatum. Back to Ball. And he drives in. Oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Over in the corner, Williams. There's 1:54 left in the third. Booker, no good.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 8. Outside, Ball. With the shot. Got it, and the Pacers has been cut down now to just 2 in the basket for Tatum.
Tatum's got a nice jump shot. When he's in rhythm, you feel like he's going to make it every time he shoots it.
Mobley kicks to Murray. Mobley is a screen on Ball. Mobley misses. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Called in for the Suns. And a change for the Pacers. Halliburton's checked in. The Pacers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. Mobley dishes to Williams. Yao with the block.
Defensively, using that huge reach to block or alter shot.
Some changes for Boston. Edie's checked in for Yao. Hunter comes in for Tatum. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Vince Carter. Indiana also making some changes. Ilgauskas is checked in for Mobley. Randolph comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Hero subbed in for Booker. Now here's Williams. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball. That one goes in.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Young. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside. You got to be better at contesting without foul.
And so Young nails them both. 11 seconds left to play in the third. Murray down low. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. We're at the end of the third. It's the Pacers. They lead by a bucket. And we're coming right back in. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
How about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us always in good hands. He's the manager.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Eden. LaVine is out there with Young. Then it's Aaron Gordon. And it's Carter in at the small forward. That's the Boston 5. Young up top. He's covered by Murray. Young pass to Gordon. LaVine with it. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Hits the three-point line. LaVine's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the blue ball. Indiana leading. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. As to Halliburton. Ilgauskas a screen on LaVine. Here's Halliburton. The 15-footer. Good.
Good job that time by Halliburton to get some help with the screen and then got a shot right off of the pick.
Here's Young and foul with the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on DeJounte Dejounte Murray.
First team foul.
And we'll take a look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Indiana.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in a tough situation. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Well, I tell you what, that's a sight for sore eyes to see Murray connecting from distance, because when he's doing that, it really opens things up for him, because we know he can get to the basket.
Here's Halliburton. Sinks that one from the post. Halliburton's got 4 points this quarter.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Outside Gordon. Back to Young. Over Murray. Young's shot is off.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Here's Booker. Misses him close. Celtics trail by 7. Here's Levine. And it's good off the back rim.
Tell you what, he's got a game. I like that Levine's rising to the challenge as things get tight.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Boston making some changes. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Zach Levine. And Ball subbed in for Young. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Pacers. Jalen Williams comes in for Halliburton. Williams passes to Murray. From deep. And another one in the scoring column. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Boy, it's been all Murray all day, 24/7. He's really become a lethal offensive pressure.
And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Antetokounmpo kicks to Booker. Murray outside. It's tipped. A little bit. Outguarded by Booker. Down low.
Tatum clearly putting on the show in this one. Doing it all.
Booker against Carter. Booker the pass to Giannis. Mobley a screen. Here's Antetokounmpo. That's how Giannis wins the ball.
And you know the way Giannis Antetokounmpo moves in the pick and roll is tough for the defense. I mean, there's no way really to match his size and skill set.
Tatum against Williams. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo swings it in.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Pacers.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments ahead for them throughout this game.
They certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though. When everything started to look a little dire, they really put the hammer down.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Giannis.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
The kick out to Ball. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Now, let's meet the starting five for your Chicago Bulls.
Welcome, everybody. So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. We've got Ben Thompson. He's out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Kemp in at the 4 slot. And for Chicago, we've got Davis. Cunningham is out there with Edwards. Then it's Jackson. And it's Chamberlain in at the 3. And both backcourts in this one stand cream on the go.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions. But tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the double.
Certainly the headliner tonight. Now here's Cunningham. Up and over Doncic. And it's Cunningham missing. Here's Thompson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And attacking with reckless abandon. Somehow Thompson able to get through.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw in this game. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Greg.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
So it's the Lakers now. Chicago making their last shot. Back to Doncic. Over Cunningham. Out to Thompson. Pass to Kemp. And here's Doncic. He's watched by Cunningham. 5 to shoot. The 3. And Luka Doncic with the 3.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I spoke with the Bulls head coach earlier, and I took the time to ask him about his strategy for luring Markkanen, and he said we know he's going to hit big shots and be physical on the floor, but we're going to make him work for everything tonight. I hope we can test every shot that he takes. Hope and hard work. Can't ask for more than that, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. There's the block. Edwards, pass to Cunningham, inside, kicks it out to Jackson. It's hauled in by Lucas.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Another miss by Doncic.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Chamberlain passes to Davis. Here's Chamberlain, defended by Thompson. Here's Chamberlain. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And there's the lob. Here's Martin. Plenty of space. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Shots like this help Markkanen get in rhythm. The D must be aware of his ability to catch and fire.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Fans coming to the floor, it's your 3-1-2 crew.
sub. Brunson is checked in for Thompson. And a little... Kicks it out to Jackson. Edwards looking for an opening. Edwards slams it in.
Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Here's Brunson. And stand while Edwards has pushed back. It hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
Outside Holiday. Down low. Oh, they pick off the pass. And here's Doncic outside. Edwards pulls it in. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Bulls. 6-point game. Got a hand on it. Edwards against Markkanen. Back to Brunson. Pass to Kemp. Kicks it to Doncic. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Brunson from the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Cunningham. Money on the 19-footer.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
Brunson finds Doncic. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's going to come free throws coming his way. Jared Jackson in 2024. Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
First one falls for him. How about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Doncic hits them both. Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league, and when you're rebuilding, trying to find a mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult job.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days.
Dialed in, Cunningham, and innate ability to shoot.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Doncic. Porzingis grabs the board. Cunningham outside. Launches it. And that's not going to go. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 4. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
Marcus Cousins is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then there's Cade Cunningham. And it's Artest in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. With the teardrop. Chicago grabs the miss.
And the shooter had very little space space on that attempt.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Holiday, still without a bucket. Pass to Cousins. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Here's Reeves. And Porzingis with the block.
Great play by Porzingis. Love seeing the Zinger engaged on D.
Making a change here. Thompson's checked in. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Chamberlain passes to Cunningham. Cunningham showing the deep, no mercy.
Yeah, strong player mentally. Cunningham showing the physical strength on that play.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, "I really catch myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might put you over, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something."
Well, that's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. Here's the Busher. No points yet. Lakers lead by 2.
The agility of Turner is huge in these pick and rolls. He's hard to prevent from scoring in these situations.
Here's Cunningham. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And they'll give that to Miles Turner.
First team foul.
In his career.
Yeah, Brian, the injuries, the discouraging losses, but he's remained steadfast through it all. He's a committed and mentally tough player.
Believes in his game and now wants a team around him that can fulfill that need. That free throw good from Cunningham. Staying the top pick of the 2021 draft, Cade Cunningham. He's made major strides the last couple of years, but what have you seen from him?
Well, he's a big guard who can both score and create shots for his teammates. I think this guy is a winner.
Davis, he's checked in for Chicago. Anthony Edwards comes in for Holiday. Both free throws good from Cunningham.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Pass to Lucas. Here's the Busher. Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from 3. Thompson's got 6 points.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting.
Timeout. For the Bulls. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Make some noise, fans, for the one and only Chicago Bulls.
Cunningham and the Lakers also making a switch. Brunson's checked in. Davis, the pass to Holiday. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Oh, that miss makes him 0 for 4. Not a great start. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Davis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way out. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A.
At the line for the
Bulls, put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And he lobs it up top.
from Thompson.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Pass to Edwards. And we've got 1:18 left in the half. And the basket by Holiday.
Yeah, great play from Edwards and pick the ball. Move the ball around and get another guy a shot.
Thompson outside. And here's Doncic from downtown. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
3.
Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one. Holiday passes to Chamberlain. Edwards against Doncic. On the strike. Edwards, that's good.
That's good use of the mid-range there by Edwards. He's a true 3-level scorer.
Thompson outside. Ball stolen. Pass to Davis. Now here's Holiday. The layup off target. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that was good.
Busher. And the find by Brunson. More than capable of running the offense.
Bulls trail by 5. There's 18 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Doncic against Edwards. Over Doncic. And too long on the shot. Fires from way outside. And the first half comes to a conclusion for the game. It's been very close so far. Both the Lakers on top, up by 5. We've got more in store for you right after
24.
this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Ben Thompson out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Lauri Markkanen, and it's Lucas in at center, filling out the middle. Now here's Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Bulls trailing 5. Cunningham left side. Chamberlain passes to Jackson. Cunningham looking it over. Open over Doncic. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Jackson.
A sharp shooter from the mid-range. Cunningham doesn't need much room to feel comfortable firing away.
Kemp, pass to Lucas. Out to Thompson. Takes the 3. Chicago with a rebound. And how about Jaren Jackson Jr.? Another second-generation player that we have here in the NBA.
Yeah, Brian, and his dad was a winner at every level. He was a high school champion, had the #1 team in college, and of course was part of the championship team with the Spurs.
Now here's Markkanen. Thompson passes to Kemp. Now Doncic. He's watched by Cunningham. And there's the screen. From deep. The Luka 3. Money.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. The Lakers on D. Now here's Edwards. Kicks it out to Cunningham. 4 on the clock. Takes a 13-footer. Ooh, lands soft in the front of the rim and drops in. Cunningham's got 4 points this quarter.
Getting up close and personal. Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside. Not the defensive effort they need to cut it to the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
And he got the whistle all the way up. So he'll be headed to the line from there. Well, Stan, in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does. Guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
Davis, the Lakers with a rebound. Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And here's Cunningham. 14 points for him. Count it. Davis has got 5 now.
Very effective facing up. AD spotting up and cashing in.
Pass to Lucas. Here's Doncic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be Anthony Davis.
You never want to make shots at the rim go uncontested.
Doncic hits them both.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. Edwards can't hit. The Lakers lead by 4. Doncic passes to Markkanen. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Pass to Kemp. The 17-footer. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Lakers lead by 6.
All eyes on Louis. The defense for
Chicago. Cousins, he's checked in for Jackson. And Porzingis is subbed in for Davis. And Los Angeles making a change here. Cunningham with the ball. And it's Brunson picking him up. Here's Porzingis. That ball. Nice speed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists in the game. Doncic with it. 13 points in the game. No good from outside. Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Chicago. Austin Reeves is checked in for Los Angeles. There's 39 seconds left in the third. To the inside.
He'll challenge any defender. Brunson going right after it inside.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
At the line for the Lakers.
He hits the second from the line. The Bulls trail by 5. 24 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Porzingis. Yes! Kristaps showing some range.
Big stretch the floor like Porzingis. He can be just deadly from the arc.
Brunson against Holiday. Pass to Reeves. Over Cunningham. We're at the end of the third quarter. Still got a close one. It's Los Angeles up 2. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. But this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure to basketball. Here's Powell. We've got Davis. Norman Powell out there with Drew Holiday. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Outside for Davis. To tie it up. And there's a whistle. Head to the line to shoot 2.
Right there, you see one of the many ways AD can beat you with his craft.
And let's take a moment to get Scoring so far for the Lakers.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
Thompson passes to Turner. Knocks it loose. Here's Anunoby. Pass to Holiday to take the lead. The rebound by Turner. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Here's Kemp. Now here's Turner. He's covered by Holiday. And it's Turner that time on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got his 5th assist in this one. Chicago trailing here. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. Pass to Artest. Davis a screen. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds. It'll be Lakers ball.
Los Angeles ball.
Chicago Jackson is checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Turner. Well, the Lakers shooting an average of 43% from the floor.
Watch the screen.
Thompson against Holiday. Markkanen outside. And a miss there on the triple. And the Bulls shooting just 42% so far in the game. Pass to Holiday to take the lead. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Now Reeves. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Holiday, a screen on Reeves. Outside Holiday. They get it again. A test. And he's on the line with his first shot today. It's a tie ball game.
And that finally gets the match.
It took a while, but they chipped away, and now it's getting upstairs.
And we've got a timeout call by J.J. Redick. He clearly wants to talk it over. Make sure everyone is focused.
Best moves. Let's go. Next answer. Keep on dancing.
Cunningham comes in for Drew Holiday. Finals check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick is going over with his team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Alice.
This team's offensive catalyst. Doncic puts pressure on the defense every possession.
Shooting for Los Angeles. Luka Doncic.
And he drops it first. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses.
Well, not a perfect trip to the line, but he gets the one he needed to put them in the driver's seat.
Thompson passes to Lucas.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
An easy 2. Lucas has gotten his first points in this one.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that one.
Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Lucas has got 7 rebounds in the game. Cunningham against Doncic. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific mood right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just running sets for him.
Jackson for three. Rebounded by the Lakers.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
A runner in the lane.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited.
For Chicago, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. No good. Unable to win this run. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Doncic. Chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And Davis has got the ball here for the Bulls. Trailing by 8. Doncic outside. From outside, off the mark. Chicago with the ball.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest.